We're here to talk about social fitness in the holiday season, and I wanted to really thank again our special guest from Women's Health Magazine who's here with us today to answer a bunch of questions about the topic. And before I hand it over to Michele, I just wanted to introduce our other bloggers who have taken the time to come here and prepare some questions and conversation for Michele. So as I introduce everyone, please just give a quick wave. So we have Cassey here.
Hi.
Cassey wants to wave. We also have Harold.
How you doing?
We also have Kath and her beautiful baby.
Hello.
We also have Rosemary.
Hi there.
I'm Natan, again from the Shorty Awards. We also have Tony.
Hi.
And then I'm going to hand it back over to Michele to get started. And Michele, I just again thank you so much for your time, and we're so excited to have you here. So tell us a little bit more about what you do at Women's Health Mag, and yeah, what's going on.
Hi guys, it's great to be here. Thanks so much for having me. I'm Michele Promaulayko, Editor-in-Chief of Women's Health, and January 12th I actually celebrate 4 years as Editor-in-Chief.
Wow.
I cannot believe it. The saying's true, you know, time flies when you're having fun, because it's been an absolute blast. You know, every day is different, and that's part of what I love about my job. Some days I'm hunkered down editing copy, other days I'm in back-to-back meetings, brainstorming ideas about how we can push the magazine forward and the brand forward. And the great thing is I work with smart, creative people, and I learn new things every day. So I'm really excited about that. It's not just a one-way street of imparting information, but I learn stuff. So thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, it's completely our pleasure. And I wanted to kind of kick off the chat and ask you, so how do you personally use social media to stay fit and healthy, and especially, I guess, during the holiday season?
Yeah, I mean, social media is such an excellent, you know, form of not only inspiration, but of information too. I mean, the Women's Health Mag feed has tons of tips and links back to articles that can help you out. My own Twitter feed at Mish Prom has tips. I'm also an Instagram addict. So as I look back over my posts, I can tell pretty easily if I've been eating and drinking too much. Yeah, wait a minute. The last week's worth of photos are all food. We have to rein it in. You know, and as you guys all know, your social community is a great way to stay on track when you set a goal. I mean, studies have been shown that if you verbalize a goal, you're more apt to stick to it. So in this case, instead of verbalizing it, you might be posting it on Facebook, and that way you can get your community to be your cheerleaders, but also to hold you accountable. So whatever that goal is, if you put it out there into the universe, you are into the social universe, you're that much more apt to stick to it. So, you know, community and social community is great in that regard.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, and I think it's even more important during the holiday season.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to ask one of our bloggers to who has a question to quickly introduce herself. So I'm going to and then ask her question. So Tony, if you'll take it away.
Hi, Michele. I'm Tony. I'm a Real Health contributor, and I also blog at my own blog, runninglovingliving.com. And I'm a nurse, mother, wife, full-time, other than that, too.
You're not busy at all, though, right?
No, not at all. So my question for you, because I am so busy and so many of us are, is what type of workout do you think should, you know, is the best workout to do in a time crunch? You know,
Yeah.
can we divide it up during the day, or do you think that's just as efficient as doing a formal workout?
Absolutely. I mean, at Women's Health, we have a page every month called the 15-minute workout, and so you can get an incredible workout in 15 minutes. I'm personally a huge proponent of strength training and strength circuit training. So what I like to do is strength moves back-to-back quickly with little rest, and what that does for you is it increases your heart rate, and it also enables you to build lean muscle so that you can burn more fat at rest. And you don't need a gym to do that. You can do body weight moves. So in your living room, in a hotel room, outdoors in a park, you can do walking lunges and planks and push-ups and squats and things like that. So, you know, it's unbelievable what you can get done in 15 minutes. And in terms of breaking it up throughout the day, there is some evidence that shows that it's okay to do that, and that as long as you have that cumulative effect, you're gonna still reach the same goal. So just fit it in when you can.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And so I want to hand it over next to another one of our bloggers. So Rosemary, if you wouldn't mind introducing yourself quickly and taking it away.
Sure. Hi, Michelle. I'm Rosemary.
Hi, Rosemary.
That's Tony, but I'm Rosemary. And I'm also a participant at Real Health, and I also blog at her Mentor Center. I'm a retired psychologist, and you would think that as a retired person I had all kinds of free time, but it just goes away so quickly.
Yeah.
And our holidays have already started, so I've been so exhausted by all the holiday preparations, staying up late and doing things that I haven't been able to get out to the gym and do the things that I want to do there.
Right.
And I'm wondering if you had any suggestions for how to sort of push through that exhaustion and really take care of myself.
Sure. Well, the first thing I would say is listen to your body, because sometimes rest is exactly the thing that you need. You know, sleeping and rest enables you to boost your immune system, and it also helps your body repair, you know, the damage, the good damage you've done during a workout. So don't be too hard on yourself. Sometimes rest is what you need. But if that's not the case, and you're feeling a little lethargic, you know, I would just say find the time of the day that you feel most energetic. It's not morning for everybody. For me, it is. I like to get my workouts done in the morning, get on with my day. But some people get a second win later in the day. And so I would try to just, you know, pay attention to how your day goes, and then really try to be cognizant of when you feel that spike of energy. And that's when you should try to plan your workout. And as we just said, it doesn't have to be a long one.
Right.
So, you know, rest up, take care of yourself, and just fit it in when you can, when you feel most energetic.
Okay, great. That's a good idea, just to pay attention. Okay, thank you.
Sure.
Yeah, thank you, Michelle. And so I'm next going to hand it over to Harold, who I know had a question as well. So Harold, if you wouldn't mind introducing yourself and letting us know how everything's going.
Hi, Michelle. I'm Harold from the great state of Maine.
Hi, Harold.
Ice storm today.
Wow.
So, yeah, that one that's been hitting the East Coast.
That's not fun.
No, it's not. I'm also a Real Health contributor and a blog at a veteran runner. So I'm one of them guys.
All right.
Runs and all that. But up here in the north, do you have any tips for working out and keeping up a fitness routine now that it's wintertime? Especially for those of us that like to run outdoors and don't like weights.
Right. Well, what I would say, you know, good for you being a runner, because I am not that. But I have lots of people here at Women's Health that run and who talk to me about it, and obviously we do pieces on it.
Right.
When it comes to running in particular in the winter, safety first, absolutely. So you want to make sure that, you know, if you're going to run outside, this may seem obvious, but not to everybody, to go and run on clear, plowed streets and sidewalks. Also, don't overestimate how far you can go when it's cold. So underestimate it, and that way you'll stay safe and you'll stick closer to home. One way to do that and still get the mileage that you want is to find a loop in your neighborhood that you can keep sort of going around. That way, if you get wet or tired or slip on some ice, you'll be close to home. I think working out outdoors is fantastic. It's been shown to decrease depression. You actually burn more fat. It boosts your mood. And so you shouldn't shy away from it at all. You just have to be a little more conscientious about the elements and obviously dress to prepare for it.
Cool. Yeah, thank you, Michelle. And so I'm also now going to hand it over to Kath, who also had a question.
Hi, I'm
Hi.
Kath. I blog at katheats.com and also babycurf.com, and I have my talkative little baby sitting here, 3 months old. And so my question is, I eat pretty well on the average Tuesday, and I get to the holiday party and I have a plan. I'm going to maybe have a salad before I go and scout out the veggie tray and only eat what's, you know, truly on my mind worth it. And then I get there and everything is so delicious that I can't stop.
Yes.
So I'm wondering if you have any tips for keeping your health goals in mind in those peak moments of enjoyment of the holiday season foods.
I can totally relate to what you're saying. I think we all can. I mean, I think the first thing is to not get into that trap of thinking, oh my God, this is the once a year treat. Because the second you do that, you sort of entitle yourself to overindulge. And I've done that. It's like I'm looking at a plate of cookies thinking this is the last gingerbread man I'm ever going to see in my whole life. And we know that's not true. Get out of the mindset of it's this like one-time only thing. You said something that I think was great. You try to eat a salad ahead of time. And I do think it's important not to show up at cocktail parties starved, because I think we can bank our calories and wait until the evening and then, indulge. But that's a really bad thing to do, because it's just not healthy to eat all at once at night. But also we're going to overindulge in the bad things. So don't go to a party starved. Do what you've been doing. Eat a little something. Have one of these guys, a green drink, just to make sure you're not famished when you get there. Then I would say portion control. It's all about portion control when you're at these parties, because you should be able to have a little bit of what you want. Just don't have a lot of it. And don't have it just because it's there. Be conscious about what you're eating. Make sure, like for me, it might be the pumpkin pie or the gingerbread cookie. But if it's something else that I don't really love, but it happens to be there, I just need to let it go by on that hors d'oeuvre tray that seems to just circle around me. But yeah, it's tough, and we all experience that at parties. Don't go hungry. Eat something, a little something before you go, and be conscious about what you do indulge in. So it's worth it.
I have to ask, what's in the green drink?
Oh, this is like mixed greens. It's not just a prop, okay? I really do think mixed greens with apple, lemon, and ginger. I mean, for me, it's just the fastest way to make sure you're getting the nutrients that you need. Not a substitution for food, but just a good supplement.
Very cool. So I'm going to hand it over. We have one more question for one of our bloggers. So I'll let Cassey introduce herself, but also want to give her props. She was also one of our really impressive social fitness finalists from last year. So I just wanted to congratulate her on that again.
Hi, Cassey.
Hi. Thank you so much for coming to talk to us, first of all. And I'm Cassey from blogalates.com, and mostly I do YouTube videos. My format is pop Pilates, so it's just Pilates to pop music, and then so I spend my time doing that, and I blog about health and fitness at blogalates.com, and we have a great community of young females that tune in and do the workouts, and we talk about diet and everything, so it's pretty awesome. And I had so many questions for you, but I'm going to narrow it down to one first. Being an editor at a magazine, you must get so many pitches for all types of new trends of ways of working out and losing weight and stuff. What do you think is the newest trend for next year in terms of working out?
Yeah, I do get pitched a lot of stuff. First, I just want to say that I've been doing Pilates lately, and I love it. I had never done it, and I sort of, went all this time while the trend picked up speed, and I let that one go by. And then recently, within the last 6 months or so, I've started doing it, and it's pretty incredible because you have to think about what you're doing. Pilates is very much mind-body. You have to connect. That said, a couple of the trends that I'm seeing, digital, you guys know this, digital workouts. So whether it's hiring a personal trainer that trains you by Skype or doing workouts online, the digital thing is huge, and it's a factor of our increasingly busy schedules. I would also say boot camp is back in a big way. Boot camp classes seem to be experiencing a resurgence. And then the other thing that I'm seeing are really hybrid workouts. So it might be cycling plus weight training, or yoga plus weight training. So people realizing that, they might need a variety of workouts to get, the full body benefits, and that if they do yoga, that might not be giving them as much muscle mass as they need. And so they're going to add in a little bit of lightweight training to that. So I'm seeing that sort of hybrid workout trend pick up steam.
That's cool.
Very cool. Yeah, well, this is Natan again from the Shorties. Michele, I know you have to run. You have an extremely busy afternoon ahead of you. So I just wanted to thank you again for being able to stop by here and chat with us. And as you're leaving, if there's any kind of parting advice or anything you have, let us know. And also, have a great holiday season yourself.
Thank you. I just want to say, thanks for having me. And it's so great what you guys are doing. I love that, health and wellness and fitness is top of mind for so many people today. It's the most important thing. Without health, we have nothing else. But we also need to have a good time. So please enjoy your holidays, and I'll see you soon.
Great. And we're going to all stick around here and hang out a bit more, but I'm going to send you off, Michelle. Thank you again.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
And we'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Thank you.
Hey, everyone.
Hey.
So for those who still have time to stick around here, we're just going to chat a bit more about social fitness in the holidays. So first, I think we should all give a big Google Hangout round of applause to Michelle for being able to come and join us. And this was a lot of fun. We definitely have to hang more often. And just to kind of keep the conversation going, one of the big things I wanted to start talking about is I know there's this really great new social fitness app out there that our partner, Health Join In, recently launched called WellPower. So I wanted to kind of share everyone my own WellPower score and both let everyone know kind of how I hope to be increasing it over the holiday season. And then anyone else who's gotten a chance to check it out as well, feel free to chime in, or we can keep the kind of conversation going. And so for those who kind of don't know WellPower, you could check it out by going to facebook.com/healthjoinin. And the really cool thing about WellPower is what you do is you simply sign up in less than a minute with your name and a bit of information, and it tells you how actively you're being in social fitness. And it populates a percentage score for you to tell you exactly if you've been liking the right things on Facebook. That will help you kind of remind you to do really small things but important things to stay healthy and fit. So while I'm a bit embarrassed, but also happy that it's not too bad, my score so far was a 68%. So, it's definitely passing. But what it kind of made me think about more that, one of the ways that I could help keep social fitness on my own mind is just to start doing things like sharing more women's health articles, sharing more men's health articles, if that might be a little bit more relevant to me. And also, liking all of your own blog posts, liking your contributions on women's health, and kind of taking all of Michelle's advice. One of the greatest pieces of advice that I kind of took from her was the idea of Instagram. And I think we all recognize a bit how big Instagram's been becoming. So I think it's a really great way. I'm always finding myself sharing very unhealthy food photos. But I wonder, if I could hopefully ramp up my score by liking the right pages and maybe posting some more of those green drinks, which I got to go make myself one of now. On those. So did anyone else want to chat a bit about their own score? Otherwise, we can go on to the another question.
Well, I wanted to talk about Instagram a little bit because I know that food journaling really helps people in managing what they eat and stuff, but it's really annoying to write down physically what you're eating, or even go into an app and then try to search for apple, 80 calories. Absolutely. But if you take a picture, it's all about accountability at the end of the day. And if you take a picture and there's thousands of people seeing that, it's major accountability. So I love Instagram for that as well.
Great.
You can't cheat and just take a picture of your good food.
You can.